In your face, you got to respect it. Immediately backing away, Texas all the way in though, and he's isolating. No, no way! A bit with Fiend, his head's spinning and rolling, tumbling onto the floor. Tex teetering on the brink, and Tex collects.
We start things off with Haven and Sunset though.
Surely with Lotus.
Lotus,
It is Lotus.
there you
Lotus.
go.
Six versus crew, looking to set the same kind of pace here, but 100 Thieves are going in. Fast, hard attempt over towards this B side. They want to get that plant down, and a kill to the name of King dropping, collected. Players are trying to flood all the way back in. Stray shots from the Ghost are already rattling away off onto the site, and we know that these teams like to play with a bit of pace. There's no slowing down. Not quite just yet, Kess. The two-piece cheeky with it, and now biding their time, trying to swing this together. Trying to really cement himself into a position into A shore, but he needs some backup, and he needs it now. The onslaught's coming. Good flash, and come with the peek. Trying to tip-tap and calm down those shots of the Guardian. Just the one before the trade's on site, but still on the site. Asuna trying to lay claim, dividing up most of the site. Okeanos looking to meet their match as well, but with those rifles to weaponry differential and 100 Thieves on top of it, and Texas lurking from the sides. Don't know about it at all. 100 Thieves with discipline, surely not! Tex ruins their day! Stranger, and at least with a trip.
It's just a kill trick for Heaven.
Yeah, just trying to play off of this one if you can. Hoping the players will run into that one. That's just a clone. Counter spam! Bullets catching you right through the wall. Sato pave away to victory here. Holding for the flash, popping out with the darts, trying to leave. At least see if they can overwhelm these players up onto the site. But again, it's stalwart. Crossfire setups. Reign supreme here for 100 Thieves, not to be derooted. Okeanos looking to see if he can get involved now with that paranoia, sweeps forwards along with a stun, and he's already taken names as Asuna dropped it, just shots to the dome. Okeanos only dropped and only stopped by Cryo, still towards the back of his side, and he's really trying to ice out those fights. King though, not playing on top of the site. Cage reveals his position now into that 1v2. He's got a lot to do!
Kess starting to retreat already.
The fight on top of it though with that paranoia. There it is, good connection and the stun on top of it. Trying to spam into the corner. Xander, he supplements and Kess stands his ground. Forwards is the call. 100 Thieves are trying to draw blood out of these players. And overfighting potentially there, but they are the victors.
And it looks now like maybe he'll go for a prod. His money isn't bad. But Okeanos with only 1,000 credits.
Use one away from the ult too. It's risky. Risky, but they're going to be taking the peek and the swing towards the back. 100 Thieves.
Watch where EU uses his drone. If he uses it on the seaside, they're pretty committed. Because you then don't have that to re-clear a lobby.
Now these players are squaring up for a fight of their own here. It's a skirmish waiting to happen. Making a go of it. Flash forwards, no connection. Okeanos could try and hold this one back, but with that util in your face, you've got to respect it. Immediately backing away. Texas all the way in though, and he's isolating. No way! A bit with Fiend, his head's spinning and rolling, tumbling onto the floor. Tex ripping you to pieces.
We've got to see that in the replay.
It's a one-man army. He might get his chance here and now. Kess teetering on the brink, and Tex collects with the iBuyPower ace.
Power rewards for every ace. Got to follow out iBuyPower on socials. And you've also got answers on a postcard. How on earth has he got away with that?
I mean, they pushed Okeanos out. Fast and loose here, up towards A lobby. Again, Kess was just overstepping. Constantly on the move, constantly on the prowl, looking to fill in the gaps here. Yeah, Asuna just steps forwards. There's no util there. He's have all the info in the world. Look at it, deep push all the way out A lobby, as you mentioned. Okeanos has that space to net that's tightening here. Hunter's Fury, he's right behind them, playing off of this and all that chaos. A kill claimed and collected here. Xander stunned. Being dropped down and slowed to a crawl. It's him and Cryo have got to do a lot from this spot. Risks need to be taken. Forced to concede a lot of that space. Smoke propped up on top of it. It's all about how you take these fights here and now, but it leaves it just down to Cryo. And then that 1v3. Take out the trip, lead it forwards with the drone. These Leviathan players are quite out into the open. What a shot and an adjustment from Cryo, but now it's up to Tex. Can he stand his ground? He pushes forward to try to take the fight against him. It's counter spam with the overdrive in hand.
And King, cautious.
Hold on, you got your util up to your hands. There's sighted King. Skipping and hopping. He's boundless now across the site, and he's out into the open, and yet still cannot be stopped.
Where are the punishes?
Still cannot be stopped. King and Okeanu side by side, shoulder to shoulder. A lot of these 100 Thieves players wondering, okay, well, when is actually a push going to be coming through? Now, players not really binding onto it 100% of the way, because Cryo, yes. They don't overextend themselves too much here out into the open. Cryo is a menace right now. Not too many more bullets left to play with here, but time is running way too short for Leviathan. They've got to get it go on right now. They've got to get a move on. Moving forward to these kills. Only 9 seconds remaining. 100 Thieves trying to flood their way back in, but the feed is filled up entirely in red. Plan needs to be stuck. And Sato's going to be claiming it, but 100 Thieves got their way all the way back in into the 1v2. But Sato overwhelmed. Trying to commence the siege over towards this C side. Again, players are filling in towards the back of the side here. 100 Thieves are trying to stay ingrained, and in the process, dropping these bodies. Leviathan not standing a chance here, trying to overwhelm with that brutal firepower.
Don't really like slowing things down that much on the attack. They're a team that likes to re-hit sites. They're a team that likes to react fast.
Nice, Matt. Nice flashes, Matt.
Chopping and changing their mind in the process. Okeanos, though, could collect and claim a couple of these kills if they're none the wiser. Kess cleans him up. The deep push that's attempted all the way through, just trying to take these extremities by sheer force. Sato looking so damn unlikely. 100 Thieves just need to play this one a little bit of discipline. The smoke to obfuscate, bit of confusion perhaps, but
like this. This would, yeah, this is a General Mates that we're watching right now from Leviathan. It's rough. They had a wonky box.
Exploring down mid though at the exact same time this is happening, and Lev trying to at least apply that pressure and make some noise, see if these A players can do anything whatsoever. EU though, he knows that he's being ISO'd, hunted down. It's Cryo, or Sato I should say, just right on top of him, just trying to escape, and Kess has to just nail this one down up onto the site, but tons of util coming his way. Lit up, scanned up by the darts. Counter util just coming a little bit too late there, but 100 Thieves. And Asuna wants to go hunting. Big reveal, jumps on the chance. Collects and colliding straight into a palm into these Leviathan players. There's no stopping him, man. It's getting tricky with it. And 100 Thieves. B-side should be open, but that paranoia sweeps anyway. And now you're seeing it with the dimensional drift. Xander is there, side by side. Hunter's Fury. It is tearing them asunder. Leviathan cannot stand against it. Snuffed out. Not a chance in hell. 100 Thieves were more than ready. Flash and a re-peek and a double face on top. This is 100 Thieves now.
Tex might think that mid is clear because he missed this timing, this angle on Asuna.
Asuna's going to be here in the start, the reload, the footsteps, spells it all out. Potential chance for him to really collect some kills, and collect they will! Xander just on fire right now! A four-piece here, but this is 100 Thieves putting the nail in the coffin from out number one.
I have the spike.
We were questioning it to begin with, but they ran it all the way back. No questioning at this point. 100 Thieves are in top bloody form.
No bind, no problem, say 100 Thieves. What a run back from them. Only a single round given up on their defense side. If Leviathan lose this game, they have to pray for LOUD to lose in the final match of Stage 2. No players.
Very aware.
This is a big gap, but Kess is watching Boba.
One man really try and hold back the onslaught, and his attention is going to be pulled just from that one player. Look at it, they slipped into the gap already, straight past it once more. Does he even know how many players are forwards? 100 Thieves make a call. They're going to try and take the fight straight forwards, carve out a place onto the map for them to see if they can survive this, but Lev overwhelm. Smokes up, going for the push forwards, 3-2-1 together. Xander left alone towards it, but there's flashes in your face, you're blind as anything. Drone's going to be taking a contact up towards A. Tex himself as well, going hunting, fishing for an opportunity. Shots go wide. Cryo's going to be punished as a result of it, and there is no recompense. That's already getting the way out of it. Sato is in through the back of the sight. It's a knife towards the back of the bullet to the side of your head. Xander playing claim to the side. A re-clearance is called for. Doubled up and creeping back up onto these angles. He's not done with just the one.
Sick timings from Xander. Both of those kills.
Pushing all the way forward.
All three of those
guy's
kills.
Relentless. Don't let anything slip. It's a 4K. And a potential ace on the cards. 5 bullets left to do the job. Spots it out.
Go on, go for it.
And he knows he's weak. He knows the damage is done. And there it is.
Just Xander finding these timings. Look, he slips through a smoke. And catches Sato in the back of the head.
It's all the ones.
Yeah, and just finds not just 1v1s, but straight up like shooting people in the side of the head or the back of the head.
Already a kill going to be found. That's EU just poking and prodding. Asuna straight there though, side by side with him and Cryo. Asuna stun is perfection! And the slide is the cherry on top!
30 seconds left.
Filthy work from Asuna.
Yeah, unfortunately not going to go for it.
Levan, that weaker weaponry, Cryo not to be baited. Delusion shown.
They're covering it from both sides.
Stun, bullets. Spraying and praying a little bit there. Rattling them off and Cryo making sure that he just fills it all the way up. Outlaw in hand, that's a bit overzealous. Didn't realize that the actual player would be there, and Com not going to be able to hold on to that Outlaw for long, I don't think. Makes a go of things, but this is 100 Thieves that...
Another good camp from him as well that looks at market.
Paranoia in the stun is picture perfect really there. Stuns and collections across the board here. These heads are going to be toppling, rolling, bodies falling to the floor. Asuna watches for it. Jumping out wide. TP out to the open. King is no more. A lot of space given up here by 100 Thieves. Happy to just contain and absorb most of this one here with a Steel Guard. And forward Xander steps up to it anyway. But he has knocked Okeanos down to his knees. Tex claims a kill anyway. Off from the side. Spike picked up. Okeanos alongside it. Sato raining down a hail of lead. Cemented himself into the position, but Cryo is looking to see if he can light up the remaining players here. Step forwards again. One way to replace. Flash up into the corner. Glide to the side. That's a lovely way to deal with it. No longer swing to take that fight just there. Drone, tag, Xander overstaying. It's got him side by side with him and Cryo, but they are going to be toppling, falling.
Incrementally on A, and now EU forced to make a play, but with very little chance. Lost anyway. They had Cryo in market. Still Kess, hard holding B.
Looking down towards mid, Tex is gone.
That's going to call the timing.
Yeah, spotting it out there. Seen it, dart, sent against the back wall. Leviathan definitely winning these fights out still here and now. Asuna is looking to see if he can make another go of it. Up onto the corner. One player to try and hold them back. These trips are still online. Active and ready, but King! And Okeanos, they swing.
They hard swung both of them at the end.
30 seconds left.
Lev flying on that fragging. That worked really well from them in the first half of Haven. He was also expecting all of the util to come out though, and 100 Thieves save it until now.
Sent on either side here. Comms found Kess. That was straight up the gut. Down towards mid. Don't have to worry about the lurk play occurring, and util is going to be flying out on either side here. Bodies falling, and the shots lights out for Cryo. Sits back down to the spectator seat, and it's a 2v2. King taken out, and Cryo!
Well, Cryo's aim is excellent. Take a look at it in the replay and look at how well he trades off the rest. Asuna pulled all three of those players' attention, and Cryo just got some nice free hits. Here, he kind of...
Clicky is so good.
I've seen teams on Ecos win with less, and here it is, a fight to be taken. That's a shot to the dome, though. Classic in-hand damage done. Flash around the corner. Comms managed to find himself too. Another flash on top of it. These players are blind as anything. I'd love to see the 100 Thieves players POV. Presumably, yeah, I would love to see Xander's, I think, because he was one of the last players alive, and I think he was blinded the most.
Yeah.
Just everything being said. That almost worked out in their favor.
One for the Neon and one for the Yoru Ultimate.
Collins at a chance of a punish! Chance of a punish! And that's it! He smelt it, there was a chance, and more so here with a dimensional drift and a paranoia. These players are being corralled into a corner! You've been put into the blender! Sato and Leviathan are looking to at least immediately seal up these gaps, undo the damage that has been done with the rifles in their hands, doing a decent job of it, at least with Xander. Leviathan going to be diligent with it, alongside a util, underhand with the flash, spotting and pulling out these players' positions, but Cryo finally removed. Time is going to start to tick, though. On top of this spike here, the smoke is propped up, and already your chances are running high and dry. And Asuna, he's mowing you down! EP getaway down mid, though. This is going to be brawly. This is going to be potentially a bloodbath. Needs to be some pushback, answer-back at least, but these sheriffs are singing right now for Leviathan. He really does. You can see it, man. He's like a dog on the leash, but they won't let go of it. King, he's ripping off heads. Asuna sends it flying forwards, but it's a prime delivery. 11 short, they are grouping up for this. Already just trying to bait themselves out. Lovely bit of attackers from Sato, the backwards dash and glide.
Deal with these ecos.
Decoy sent Still not deaded yet though. TP forwards, now the Thorns are forwards, and alongside that flash, Cryo barely alive, not for much longer. Shotdat be laying claim to his life. Asuna reveals his position and hand. Stray shots in through the smoke. Rattling back onto those longer sight lines. We're brought into a 3v3. Time though, it's of the essence. 25 seconds left to work with. 100 Thieves call for the fight. Forwards, not giving up too much more of this space. Asuna is hungry for it. Hungry for more. Aggro with the hold. Sting as though the rifle's got to try and do the work here from this point and from this position. King! Oh my god, man! Looking like bloody royalty.
Complaining about some of the mechanics in the previous round from LEV.
All right.
This round was... Are they ready for the repush though, the other direction? LEV don't normally refight like this.
They really don't. They're perfectly willing to try and make this play into their own hands. They hit a drone. That's a time to strike, but the difference maker is all Sato.
How's he got two?
Tugged into the corner. There should have been no chance in hell. Drops back. Just jiggling for the info, but he just catching him into transit. He was dropping down off the box. Already Cryo's taking that point. Takes! Can't do it all.
Oh, just magical there from Cryo at the end.
To the back here, these players are trying to make it move towards it. Okeanos will supplement, at least receive, and send some fire straight back at them. Kesto lurking straight up through mid. Finds his time to strike and strikes well indeed. Sato is at a blitzer in place. He's looking to try and take this one far forward again, but that overdrive! Anticipation onto the corner. This kid is lights out! Trying to shut them down and bring his team up to 12. You hear the drop down, I think, as well. Jig is up, already expected. Looking to collect, capitalize, and collapse onto these players. Cryo is the last one left standing. Steel Gun will be ripping away your chances. Down to the secondaries, and down to no chance at all. 13-10, Leviathan. They do not want to be denied their chance. See if they can lay claim to that spot into playoffs.
So they play this double duelist style, but the Viper is so important to the way that most teams play this map. Re-Sheriffs, by the way, on the defense for LEV.
Range engagement, Dex. Oh! Going back a little bit here with the door swinging wide open. The kills are just opening up for them. Leviathan, all they have to do is hold these angles. 100 Thieves are just happy to fight straight into them. He's just out of EU. Locked up tight to the corner here. Reveals his position. And he's not long for the world. On around like that.
Don't believe the boombot there activated to spot Sato.
Keanu's going to get some time. And a chance to really draw some blood. Overstays his welcome.
This spot gets so much value.
He's got to be careful here. Surely it's going to be cleared out. Cryo has already got his sights set on it.
Might not want to go for it.
He's going to be dropping. Players attempting to just brute force past that one. Tiny little choke point that the blue room is. Sato, yeah, at this point, you're going to need a few more kills if he wants to have a go with it. At least with that showstopper. At this point, hasn't played into his hands yet.
Now
still.
You can go for it.
Hold on. ISO'd the fights out. Aye, Cryo just takes the timing. Prowler on top of it. Cryo is hard committed, has to get out. Ooh, that just snaps to the head of Okeanos. Okay. Try and clear up most of this one. What is that peak? Still sitting over towards C. 100 Thieves looking to try and see if they can do this. One showstopper unleashed out the back pocket. Oh! Sato! Oh, he's going to be pushing up. Aggro plays, aggro plays.
They were just feeding Sato the ace.
Of course, yeah. Right, Power Ace, getting the money's worth this game.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, surely they ran out of PCs with Madders.
Yeah,
3 aces
probably.
in one match previously last week. 11-1.
I appreciate that shit, sir.
Looking for any presence, looking for any bodies. Sending the flying forwards here. Again, there's bodies in your face, showstopper.
King does well to get one.
He does indeed. His answer with the trade still. Sato creeping closer and forwards. They do catch that player. Kess was attempting to lurk back up. Sees connection for Cryo, and he's going to try and stand his ground, but so much util being used. Sato, relentless is this guy. Flank that's being occurring. He might be able to catch a timing behind them.
Oh, he's got the
It's
time.
all down on to this. Spotted, whipping it around. It's a complete 180. Okeanos is going to try and hold his ground and win the fight out. It's a double connection. Gun's going to be removed. 100 Thieves are looking to try and take this one forward. Asuna wants to try and fight. To Nightfall, scatters across this side as well, but the Thorns just starting to step up into it. Your guns are taken away. You're trying to take it into close quarters. Inside that smoke, it's anyone's game. But Leviathan for now are the ones winning out. Off angle plays, not working out to their fruition. Time incredibly tight, but it's managed in the end.
Yeah, very well done there by Lev.
The A-Rob will re-clear. Prowler gets the catch. How do you clear Okeanos? Peeks around the corner. Kess isn't sharp enough. Flip the switch, trying to take this fight towards it, but that's a paranoia that connects. Blind as anything. Wall goes back up as well. Body's going to be flying forwards towards it. That is disgusting work from Com. Holds the ground down. Lets his team, buys time for them to get back into the action and the fray. Staring down a barrel of defeat. They've got to try and do it themselves. Side by side with 20 seconds left. The chances, Lev are still giving them at least a chance here or there. Showstopper. So let loose off to the side with only 12 seconds remaining. And that's the one some more. Plugs out of the picture. All the bodies make moves. Spam straight shots. Okay, you.
He has been a warrior today.
And now looking for a chance to disrupt the play. Single-handedly. Straight shots. Sent flying, but you're right, the discipline's there. Doesn't overplay it, does another step, waits for his team to get into position. Shots are rattled, one to the dome indeed, but 100 Thieves are finally finding that light at the end of the tunnel. Com, he's been fantastic, damaged under Xander, but it's a 1v2 for him with 5 bullets left. Just an impossibility, he'd have to do it in a miraculous fashion. My God, do they need it.
I thought Sato had won this round for them. The Prowler kind of blocked a couple of bullets, and the rest of 100 Thieves hit some nice shots. He's holding good crossfires.
It's all just to try and slow down his approach as well, but that shield wall is going to be going straight up on Deed. But Aston is isolated, he's out into the open. Just in transit, trying to make his way back to the side to try and help out the rest of the team. 9-4 now, scatters into the back. Leviathan going to get those sound cues, cut themselves away. 100 Thieves desperate for it. A chance to try and take an easy fight, but again, it's just being picked apart at the seams, and around is just unraveling. EU will do all he can, but from this spot, so damn unlikely. 10-2 is the half. It's going to be under that pressure. Nade rebounds. Oh, Sato!
King doesn't need to overforce this one, though. If he does go down really early here... Oh, no, never mind.
In the heads, though. He's weak as anything, but still the damage has been done now. Already kills claimed. Asuna. Sato. Slide off angle up through heaven is going to be spotted out here. White face, white swing. Shots are going wide indeed, but Com is there. Able to help out at least with the trade and immediately backs himself up to a more passive position. And Asuna, deadly duo and dynamic in motion. Asuna is trying to make a good go, a decent chance, an attempt at best, but maybe can take it over the line. Time starting to tick away from him though. And with that, the hourglass just running dry as anything. Consolation kills, a decent try, but it will mean that Lev are up to 11.
Just feeling so good about these map vetoes early on.
Yeah. So tested near the beginning, but now looking like a bloody jaunt in the park. Quickly being swarmed, quickly overwhelmed. Xander, last-ditch attempt. The blind is good, but the bullet's a little bit better on the opposite side of things, and Sato is not done yet. Showstopper there, running and gunning, set him up for the win, and that's a slam dunk finish. Leviathan lay claim and lock up that spot in the playoffs in an absolute dominant fashion.